we don't waste time in just waiting. Okay, so yesterday we saw that we installed the SQL Server Express Edition. So is it working for all of you now?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Great. Tejas, what about you?
Yeah, it is working.
Great, great. Good, very nice. Then we talked about uh, the DBMS and RDBMS. RDBMS means Relational Database Management System. Then we also talked about the primary key and foreign key. So what is the job of primary key?
It is a unique key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it can be used as an index.
Right. Yeah, so when you make a primary key, it creates a constraint. Okay. It is actually creating a constraint, which is known as, which will make sure that the values that you put in the table is unique and not null. Unique and not null. All right. And also it creates an index. As we have seen, it creates an index also, right? Which type of index it creates? Does anybody remember what type of index it creates?
Cluster.
Yeah, it creates a clustered index. Very good. So it creates a clustered index. That's right. Okay. Okay. Then what is the job of foreign key? Yeah, Chaitanya, tell me.
Yeah, foreign key is a primary key of the first table.
Hmm. But what is the function of foreign key? What does it do actually?
To link different tables.
Yeah, it links two tables.
It links two tables. Okay.
Yep.
Very good. Yeah. So if there is a parent-child relationship, let's say, mm, let's say it's parent-child. See, yesterday we seen some tables. Which tables did we see?
Employee and department.
Department and employee table, correct? Okay. So between department and employee, what type of relationship is there?
Parent and child.
One
Yep.
domain.
So which is the parent table, which is child table there?
Department was parent and employee was child.
Yeah, so department is the parent table and employee was is the child table. Okay, and it will share one-to-many relationship between them. What we have is a one-to-many relationship between the department and uh, employee table. Hmm? So foreign key will be in which table? The parent table or child table? Tushar, you tell me where it will
Child
be the
table.
child table. Always the foreign key is always in the child table. That's right. Correct. So always it is in the child table. Okay, that you have to understand. So I also mentioned referential integrity constraint. What do you mean by referential integrity constraint? Sorry. So what is the meaning of referential integrity constraint?
In the child table for the foreign key, the value present, it will check whether it's present in the parent table. If not, then it will throw referential integrity error.
Yeah, so whatever value you put in the foreign key column, it will validate. It is going to validate, right? So if that particular value is not present in the primary key column of the parent table, it will just refuse to accept, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so what we'll do now is I will give you syntax for this some tables, like let's say you have a team table and you have engineers table. One team has many engineers. Okay, so I will just give you syntax of that and we can actually build those tables. Okay, just a second.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please.
So in Oracle, there was a concept of first there'll be table space, inside there'll be schemas like
Hmm.
so how it is in SQL Server.
Schema
Like,
as in what?
so uh, I'll say like you they used to call user, so it
Hmm.
will be for suppose there were hospitals like hospital A, hospital B, so they'll create user hospital A
Hmm.
identified by password, give a password for that, and the same
Hmm.
way applies for creating other users. So now here we'll be doing in the how we'll be doing first we'll be creating some kind of table space user or something like that.
Okay, I'll come to that little later.
Okay,
We have to create something called as database first. You have to create a
okay,
database and then you have to go from there. Hmm.
okay.
Database and schema which you was telling me, that also I'll explain as we go on. We'll explain that. Okay, so I'll just display something. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with some practicals to get a hang on the commands, and then again I will teach you the theory. First, let's start with some practicals. So let me display my screen. So Srinivas and Mohan has not yet joined, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can you all see the screen? So
Yes.
please take a snip of this. So first thing which you'll do in SQL Server is to create a database. For example, say create database MyDB, and then you will say use MyDB, so that database becomes active and you can do everything in that particular database. So we say create database MyDB, and then you say use MyDB. Have you taken the step of this? Everybody done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So now next what we do is let's start with one table. Let's create a table called team table. So I'll first show you that. Let's do one chunk at a time. So please take a snip of this also. I'll explain you. And see, one thing you have to understand. See the what do you say? The convention. Whatever is the SQL vocabulary you put in capital, like create and table, you know that you put in capital letters. And whatever we are going to give, we put in small letters. Like team, I have given in small letter. Insert into, this is capital letters, small like this. So create is capital, table is capital. Is this clear to everyone? So always, I'll repeat, the SQL vocabulary should be in capital, and whatever is user defined, you put in small case. So create table team. Team is small case. Then we have two columns there. One is TID, another is TNAME. Now TID and this data type is integer. So in computer, everything is in 1 and 0. So we have to specify something called as data type. If TID is a column name, its data type is integer. That means it is going to accept only the numbers. Then T name is a team name, and its data type is varchar 50. 50 is the size. We are limiting the size to 50. So that's why we say varchar 50. Then we say constraint, and this is a constraint we are giving, like PK, and constraint is the primary key is a constraint. So the keyword here is constraint, and then we give some constraint name. Constraint name can be anything which is user friendly. Something from the name you should understand what it is actually doing. So if you see constraint, then it says PK underscore team underscore ID. So it is a constraint name which we are giving here. PK is primary key, team is the table name, TID is the column name. So constraint, this is a constraint name, and then primary key TID. On the team ID we are putting this constraint. So that is how it is. So once you do this, you select it and then you say execute. The table will get created. And after that, then you have to insert the values or rows in the table. So this is how you do. Insert into team. This is the command. So I guess you guys have never created tables, right? Normally you're giving queries, but you don't get chance to create tables. Am I right? That's what we discussed yesterday, right?
It's correct.
Yes.
Okay, so here you say insert into team. This is the syntax for inserting the rows. Insert into team is a table name, then give the column name TID, T name, values, and then you give the values. See, if it is a varchar, you have to put in single quote. Only numeric values you don't have to put in the quotes. Otherwise, all other information you have to put in the quotes. So this is how you create a table, and this is how you insert the rows. And then you say select star from team, so it will give you the rows which is inserted in that. So can you do this much, everyone, please?
That create one
Yeah.
database where we have to run that one. Which
Yes. Plus, first, please take a snip of this. Have you all taken the snip of it?
is
स्निप ले लिया सब लोगों ने? Hello?
answer.
Great.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now what I will do is yes, I'll stop sharing my screen. Okay. So where to give this command? Who asked this question?
I
Who? Sorry.
Rinaldi.
Fernand. Okay, Rinaldi. So Rinaldi, just share your screen. I'll show you how to do it. Yeah, so hit on new query. There's a new query window up, right? So first thing which you will do is you will say you will create a database. Create capital M. See, look at the syntax. You have taken a snip of it, right? Convention. Follow the convention. As far as possible, the convention should be followed.
execute. Huh?
Yeah, execute that. So the database will get created. Okay, so on the left hand side, then you can see the database would have, just say right click and refresh it and click on database. Do you see MyDB created?
Mm.
Then now execute that use MyDB. Okay, so you can see on the right up corner, MyDB database has become active. Do you see that? It's become active.
Yes.
Great. Now you create the table. Now you give that commands for creating table. So those tables will get created in the particular
MyDB
MyDB
schema.
database. Yeah. Is this clear to everyone? Everybody is on the same page? So I
Yeah.
want everybody to do it on your computer, on your laptop. So you want to make it hands-on so that it is effective. And please interact. You know, interaction is a key thing in the online classes. Be focused. Take your responsibility.
So create team someone else can do. They can share their screen.
Yeah, create team. Okay, who will share the screen?
Sir, I'm done. Yes.
Okay, Adarsh, share your
Others can.
screen. Share the screen so that everybody can refer to that. Adarsh, share your screen. Great. Put all those records now. You have put all the records. Very fast. Okay, great. And please stick to the same thing. See, others you have done that, but you have not followed the convention. Always capital small. It's better to have that practice. Always better to have that practice.
Okay. Done.
Hmm. Yes. Anybody else would like to share the screen? Rinaldi, are you able to do it? Sultan, can you share your screen, please?
I'll do
Yes,
it.
sir.
Sir. I'm doing.
Yeah, so Sultan is also done. Select star from team, correct. Good. Who is remaining? Anybody remaining to be done? Yeah, is anybody remaining to be done? Hello?
Oh, sir.
हो गया सबका?
हाँ.
Great. Okay, stop sharing your screen, Sultan. So Chaitanya done. Chaitanya, Tushar.
Yes, sir.
Yes, completed.
Okay, great. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll take another table, which is a child table, like engineer. So one team has many engineers, correct? So we will link the two. So in the engineer table, you will have a primary key as well as you'll have a foreign key, which will link to the parent table. Okay, so let me show you that. So let's do that. Okay, so look at this engineer table now. So you can take a snip of this as well. Let's see how this engineer table works. So we say create table engineer, then EID, ename, job, salary, level, team ID. So these are the columns. So EID is engineer ID, which is of type integer. Ename is varchar 100. Job is the job description for that engineer, which is varchar 50. Salary we had taken as decimal 9, 2. Now we have to understand how this decimal 9, 2 works. 9, 2 means 9 is known as precision and 2 is known as scale. So 9, 2 is actually that precision, and scale. So So 9 times. When you say 9 means 7 digits before the decimal point and 2 digits after the decimal point. So total is 9. When you say 9 means total 9 digits, 7 before decimal point and 2 after decimal point. And scale is 2. Scale 2 means this. 9 means total, including the digits before the decimal point and after the decimal point, and 2 is like how many digits after the decimal point. Is this clear to everyone? Decimal, how it works?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so there are two constraints here. The constraint, this is a primary key constraint. So constraint PK engineer EID, primary key EID. See again, see here how we are writing the names. The name should be meaningful. PK is the primary key. PK means primary key, engineer is the name of the table, and EID is the column on which we want to give the constraint. Primary key and EID is the column on which the constraint is given. So the name is chosen carefully. Actually, you can give any name, but we are choosing a meaningful name. Purposely, we are choosing a meaningful name. So constraint FK engineer team ID. Now this is a foreign key. Foreign key is used to link your child table to the parent table. So look at the name of the constraint which we have given here. FK means foreign key, engineer is the child table, team is the parent table, team ID is the column. See, this team ID we want to link with the parent table. On this team ID we want to give the foreign key constraint. So team ID, foreign key, team ID. See here references. Here we are giving a relationship like references team ka team ID. So that means we are making relationship between this column and this column. दोनों का हम relationship बना रहे हैं. Getting everyone how we are putting a relationship here?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So once this table is created, then you can insert some values in that, some rows in that. See, for example, I've given one record. So, but I want you to insert at least 10 records. Okay, so can you guys do it? Take a snip of it this first and then do it. Have you taken the snip of it, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Great, very great, nice. So I'll stop sharing my screen. So I want one of you guys to share the screen. Who will share the screen now? Chaitanya, would you like to share your screen?
Yeah, sure. Just give me one moment.
Yeah, please.
I think there is some issue. I'm not able to share my screen.
Okay. Tejas, you share your screen.
Yeah.
Hello, Manoj. So, hello, sir. Rinaldi.
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute. हो
Yes,
गया
yes.
क्या आपका?
Yeah, I'm almost done. I just wanted to know कि ये क्या है? 9 वो जो last है.
No, that is I have explained ना कि 9,2 मतलब क्या होता है, वो explain किया है ना.
वो मतलब that is decimal के बाद वाला thing ना?
Total 9 digits होंगे.
हाँ.
जैसे 9,2 हमने जो लिया है ना, तो that means total 9 digits.
Okay.
But out of that, 7 will be before decimal points and 2 will be after decimal points.
Okay.
अभी करो select star from. Select को capital में रखो. Any idea why Srinivasan has not connected? Mohan has not, any किसको है किसी का contact क्या? Class
कॉल
miss.
किया था, उठाया नहीं, मतलब they didn't pick up.
अच्छा. Class
नहीं है अभी तक सर.
हाँ sorry.
अभी तक हैबिट नहीं हुआ है ना ये क्लासेस का. याद नहीं रहता है. मैं भी एक्चुअली सोया ही था. रिनाल्डी का कॉल आया तब उठा.
अच्छा
वो
अच्छा.
मतलब ऐसा है ही नहीं. नेचुरल इंस्टिंक्ट ही नहीं है कि अरे क्लास रहेगा सुबह.
अच्छा
हमारा
मैं
रात को रहता है ना शिफ्ट, तो वी आर स्लीपिंग दिस टाइम.
करेक्ट. हाँ बट लेकिन ध्यान से उठना आपका काम है ना. मेरा बस चलता तो सबको मैं उठाऊं. पॉसिबल नहीं ना वैसा. क्योंकि क्या क्लास आप अटेंड करोगे तो आपको इंटरेस्ट भी आएगा. अभी एक दो क्लास मिस हो जाएगा ना, वो लिंक ब्रेक हो जाता है फिर.
नहीं
आप
वो एक आध दो दिन में एक आध दो इसमें हो जाएगा आदत. आ जाएंगे फिर सब बराबर.
हाँ, और मैं ज्यादा से ज्यादा प्रैक्टिकल लेना चाहता हूँ जिससे आप लोग थोड़ा फोकस रहे ना. फिर थियरी भी सिखाना है मुझे, लेकिन अभी कैसे ऑनलाइन क्लास में थोड़ा सा ये रहता है ना, डिस्कनेक्ट हो जाते हैं, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. तो उसको कनेक्टिविटी बना के रखना हमारे लिए चैलेंज है. जितना हम इंटरेक्शन रखेंगे, जितना हम एक दूसरे से बात करेंगे, उतना सक्सेसफुल होगा. ठीक है ना.
Sir, I have one more doubt. Can you
हाँ.
just repeat one more term, like in the query, constraint FK engineer, and in the last you have written references. So can you please repeat that term?
Tejas, na whose doubt is this?
It's Chaitanya.
Hello,
Yeah, Chaitanya.
Chaitanya. Acha, your doubt. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll explain to you again. Okay.
Yes.
References का आपको देखना है ना. Okay, I'll just. Okay, stop sharing your screen. I'll share my screen.
So we have to add 10 values, right? To
हाँ,
the
10 करना. पहले मैं explain कर देता हूँ, फिर आप add करिए. Just give me a moment, please.
okay.
Let me explain this first. Okay, if you see here, Chaitanya, na, your doubt was there, right?
Yes.
See, do you understand one thing, that team is the parent table and engineer is a child table? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Why it is so? Can you tell me why we are saying team is the parent table and engineer is the child table? What is the reason?
So yeah, because it's from one to many, like it's
Correct.
yeah.
Like one
So
one
under team there are
yeah.
more values, like more employees, yeah, more.
Hmm. So one team has many engineers, right?
Yes,
One team has many engineers.
many engineers. So
Correct.
I'm not able to see your screen.
Oh, Why?
Now we are able to see.
Shall I share again?
Yes,
Everybody
please.
is able to see. I'll share again.
Yes.
Just I'll share again. 1 minute. अभी दिख रहा है आपको चैतन्य?
No, still. Yes.
अभी दिखा ना? चलो.
हाँ.
Great. ओके, सो यहाँ पर क्या होता है कि हाँ, तो हम ये बात कर रहे थे टीम एंड इंजीनियर, राइट? टीम एंड इंजीनियर, राइट? So one team has many engineers, correct? One team has many engineers. So so that's why team is a parent table and engineer is a child table, right?
Yes.
And as we studied yesterday, हमेशा child table में एक foreign key डालना पड़ेगा, right?
हाँ.
So that's what we are doing. What we are going to do is we are going to make this team ID. Team ID जो है ना अपना engineer table में this is like a lookup column. This will help us to link to the parent table.
Right.
कि जैसे कोई पर्टिकुलर इंजीनियर है वो कौन से टीम को बिलोंग करता है, टीम आईडी से पता चलेगा. यू नो इट फ्रॉम द टीम आईडी.
Okay.
समझे ना आप?
हाँ, समझ गया.
तो
Okay, I got
वही
it.
हमने यहाँ पर दिया है, एक फॉरेन की कंस्ट्रेंट वही दिया है कि फॉरेन की टीम आईडी रेफरेंसेस टीम टेबल का टीआईडी को रेफर कर रहा है, क्योंकि टीम टेबल में वो कॉलम नेम क्या है, टीआईडी है ना.
मतलब टीम टेबल का प्राइमरी की.
हाँ, उससे उसको लिंक किया हमने.
Okay, got it.
तो हमने रेफरेंस क्रिएट किया, एक रिश्ता कायम किया, बोलते हैं ना दिल से दिल का रिश्ता बनाया, बोलते हैं तो वैसा है. तो ये इंजीनियर टेबल में टीम आईडी को हमने लिंक किया किससे, टीम टेबल के टीआईडी से.
Right.
तो हम कह रहे कि तो दैट इज अ कंस्ट्रेंट वी डिफाइन. कंस्ट्रेंट मतलब सम रेस्ट्रिक्शन. कंस्ट्रेंट मतलब होता क्या है, एक रेस्ट्रिक्शन होता है, राइट? सो वी हैव डन अ रेस्ट्रिक्शन हियर. क्लियर?
Yep.
समझा? अभी क्लियर हो गया? तो इसमें होगा क्या, जब हम टीम आईडी डालेंगे ना यहाँ पर, जैसे टीम आईडी वी आर इंसर्टिंग, राइट? सो इट विल क्रॉस चेक कि ये टीम आपका टीम आईडी आपके टीम टेबल में है कि नहीं. दैट इज गुड, इट इज गोइंग टू चेक दैट. समझे क्या? एंड आई आस्क्ड यू टू पुट 10 रोज, राइट? तो डालेंगे 10 रोज.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so who will share the screen? I'll stop sharing my screen, or I want someone to share the screen. Tushar, can you share your screen?
Yeah, sharing.
Okay, great. So very good. You have already put the records. Great. Anybody who is in the process of putting the records? 10 records डाल भी दिया तुषार ने तो. Rinaldi, what about you? You've done? Are you doing it?
I'm doing it.
Yes, just share your screen. Uh, Everybody can help each other, you know. Just, I'll be back in a minute. Just share your screen. Yeah, so what is the issue you're facing?
I didn't add a salary column.
Okay.
I'll add that. I'll stop presenting myself.
Okay, okay.
You can ask someone else. Right?
No, it doesn't matter. Share your screen, no problem. It's fine, it's
Because
fine.
you might be able, you might plan to do it later now, so I don't want to
No,
interrupt.
no, no. No, no, you take your time. It's okay. It's okay. I want you guys to spend time initially. We are not, we don't have to catch any train or something, you know. It should be at a pace where everybody can comfortably do things. That's why I've given this practical. You know, some of you guys have some experience, previous experience. Some of you are beginners. So as a beginner, I want to give you chance to do it now. Okay. Then you'll catch up. You will become stable. So don't worry about that. So we can guide you through your this thing errors or something. So it's a good thing for everyone.
Okay, I'm doing.
Hmm. What did you write that line
Alter.
line? Achha, alter. You did alter. Okay.
Uh,
Achha, you forgot to put the salary column only in that in the table.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So the very purpose of the class is to get hands-on and be free to do whatever, just productivity chahiye, activity chahiye, that is important. So I want
I
you, yeah, tell me.
yeah, one more doubt. Like we have entered like I just enter one values. Like if I want to enter other 10, right? Then every time I have to write values ahead or just comma and just keep.
Comma in that thing, comma. Just share your screen. Yeah, Chaitanya, Rinaldi, stop sharing your screen. Chaitanya, share your screen. Let's see.
Try issue with the screen. Yes, are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
So here just comma and numbers, right?
Yeah. Bracket in bracket. You put in the bracket, no?
Yeah.
Did you give comma after the first record?
Sorry, I just forgot. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Now give the records.
Chaitanya, you have already ran this query once with number one record. I mean, the primary key one is already present in your table, so that won't run. You have to delete it. Delete the first value.
First
You mean
value
this
is
one?
already no. That
Okay, okay.
it's a
Comment
primary
it out.
key, no. It's a primary key, no. So it will not accept one more time. Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
It's a
I can
unique.
make changes in that, or
You can delete that row if you want because that is already gone into the table.
right.
No, values you keep, this values keyword you can keep, but that row you can delete because it's already gone in the table. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Uh, Now continue after this.
Yeah.
Add more rows in that. Yeah. So no,
add 10.
don't add everything and then execute once at once. Okay.
Okay.
No, you need to put brackets, Chaitanya.
Yeah, he's put the
Close the
bracket.
bracket, then comma, and then write another row.
Yeah, got it.
What you can do is copy this first line, paste it 10 times, and then make changes in that.
Yeah.
It'll be easy for you. Values is not required again and again.
Yeah, values keyword will come only once. So Sultan, you're done, right? Sultan, have you entered all the records?
Yes, sir.
Tushar is also done. Tushar, Adarsh,
Yeah, I'm done.
Adarsh.
Almost done, sir.
Okay, great. Rinaldi, it's going on for you, right?
Yeah, I inserted 5 records.
Yeah, insert more 5. Insert at least 10 records. When you insert records, you should repeat the team IDs because many engineers belong to a particular team, no? So
Yes.
that it should reflect the real life scenario.
Right.
Done, sir.
Done?
Yeah.
Good. अभी करो select execute किया उसको?
हाँ जी, कर दिया।
Execute हो गया ना? हाँ, select star from engineer करिए. Very nice, very nice. Good, good, good. Very nice. Everybody is done now, right? Renaldi is done.
Yes.
Tushar done. Adarsh done.
Yes, sir.
Done.
I just want you to experience one thing. The foreign की constant error मुझे आपको दिखवाना है. जो टीम आईडी है ना, एक रॉन्ग डाल के देखिए सब लोग. And see, let me know. You insert one more row, but give a wrong team ID and let me know what happens. Can everybody do that? पहले के निकाल दो. Chaitanya, you can remove previous ones, no? Because already it's gone into the database. So and just try to insert a row with a wrong team ID and see what happens.
Right.
कॉमा मत डालो, लास्ट में कॉमा नहीं चाहिए. हाँ, see what error पढ़ो क्या आ रहा है. It says foreign key,
And yeah.
foreign key constraint violation. You get my point?
Yes.
सभी को आ रहा है foreign key constraint violation?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Done? सबको आ रहा है error? Tejas, you got the error?
Yes.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you show the screen? थोड़ा error का दिखाओ तो सही कैसा आ रहा है. Are you displaying your screen, Tejas? Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, so foreign key violation error has come, right? Right. So, this is happening. Okay, so everybody got to know now how the foreign key constraint is working. So any doubts are there, please ask me. I want you to do one more thing actually. Sometimes, you may have, there may be a new joiner, and in that case, the team ID will be null, So can you put that record also? When you put null, N-U-L-L, null, but don't put in single quote. So for team ID, just put null and see whether it is accepting or not. Because in the foreign key column, we can have null values. That's what we saw yesterday, correct? So can you guys do that? Adarsh, can you share your screen? So let's see what's happening at your end. Chaitanya, you are not able to share your screen. You're saying, no? Any particular reason why you're not able to share?
I have some network issues. So low connectivity.
NULL you have to say, okay, null without any code. So there is null value. So it will accept that much also. Okay, just execute that much. Yeah, so accept it. So just select star from engineer now. So do you see the null value coming there? Getting? So foreign key column can have a null
Yes, sir.
value. It's like a new joiner.
I
So
guess that's updated in the incorrect column. It's in null, it's in level, right?
acha, where has he put? Okay, yeah. You put that null in that thing, other column.
Ah,
It should be team ID should be null. Level में null हो गया. Okay, great. So everybody is able to put a null value there. सबका हो रहा है? Great. Rinaldi, Chaitanya,
Yes, done.
Chaitanya.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good. So great. I'm proud of you guys. You've done a good job. But I'm just little bit worried about the absentees. Just make sure that don't remain absent. Okay. So we're done with today's class. So see, I want to take 3 times a week, class 3 times a week at least. Okay. So I was planning alternate days, but I took today also because yesterday's it was just installation and all. So I thought to maintain the continuity, I'll take it today as well. So should I keep the class tomorrow also?
Yes, I
Yeah.
feel.
yes, sir.
Yes. That's fine.
Okay. So I'll keep the class tomorrow, but make sure everybody joins. Just talk to the other guys, and because I don't know how they are. Like Harsh is good in, he knows already a little bit, right? Harsh knows. Srinivas and Mohan. Are they beginners? Any of them? Any
So
beginners in that?
Mohan has already done 41461.
Correct.
Um, Harsh has a pretty good idea about this. I mean, at least the update queries and all. Srinivasan is a beginner.
अच्छा हाँ beginners तो I mean nobody should remain absent but beginners तो बिल्कुल नहीं beginners को तो attend करना ही करना है वो बहुत फिर मुश्किल हो जाएगा ना अपने को उसको connectivity maintain करने के लिए तो
Yeah.
this responsibility everybody has to take responsibility of themselves right to attend the class on time and make sure that you ask difficulties and all that thing है तो आप लोग को करना ही पड़ेगा from my side I assure you that I will be always ready to help but ये अगर सबसे बड़ा हेल्प ये कर सकते हैं आपके साइड से कि सब क्लास अटेंड करो कोई क्लास मिस मत करो दैट इज द ओनली हेल्प आई नीड फ्रॉम योर साइड रेस्ट
So,
एवरीथिंग आई कैन डू
so
या बोलो बोलो
actually, some of them want the course syllabus. So can you please email them?
मैंने ईमेल किया था ना आपको
I have. I think.
चलेगा मैं भेजते सबको भेज देता हूँ नाउ
मतलब
वी हैव
ग्रुप में अगर डाल देंगे तो it will be best.
चलेगा ग्रुप पे डाल देता हूँ नो प्रॉब्लम
एंड सर एक क्वेश्चन था लाइक
बोलो ना
जैसे हम लोग ये इंसर्ट इनटू करके इंजीनियर टेबल में ये सब कॉलम नेम दिए हैं अगर मैं इसको चेंज करता हूँ ईआईडी की जगह ई नेम डालूंगा तो वो इधर भी चेंज हो जाएगा क्या लाइक जो रिजल्ट आ रहा है
नहीं समझा नहीं कैसे कम अगेन
नहीं
कम अगेन
Like-
कम अगेन
अगर मैं इंसर्ट इनटू इंजीनियर फिर टेबल का नेम अगर चेंज कर दे सीक्वेंस चेंज कर देता हूँ ईआईडी को मैं सेकंड में रख के ई नेम को फर्स्ट में करता हूँ
सीक्वेंस चेंज कर सकते हैं लेकिन आपने जो सीक्वेंस में एंटर किया है ना उसी सीक्वेंस में डेटा भी दे दो फिर ठीक है ना
हाँ बट अगर मेरे को रिजल्ट में से चेंज करना होगा रो तो कैसे करूंगा लाइक ईआईडी को मेरे को सेकंड में दिखाना है सॉरी ई नेम को मेरे को थर्ड में दिखाना है और जॉब को मेरे को फर्स्ट में सेकंड में दिखाना है तो वो कैसे करूंगा इंटरचेंज करना है मेरे को
नहीं
और
कॉलम की जगह
रिजल्ट
तो
सिलेक्ट क्वेरी फायर करो ना सिलेक्ट क्वेरी विद दोस कॉलम नेम्स तो हमने
अच्छा
सिलेक्ट
ओके
क्वेरी
मेरे
अब
को
तक किया
चेंज
नहीं
करना
ना
होगा
सिलेक्ट क्वेरी जब देंगे ना हम स्टार दे रहे हैं ना व्हेन यू से स्टार सो व्हाट इट डज इज जैसा आपका टेबल में है वैसे ही सीक्वेंस में लेता है राइट बट अगर आपने उसको डाले इफ यू पुट द कॉलम नेम्स इन द ऑर्डर दैट यू वांट सो इट विल टेक इट दैट वे वो वैसा लेगा
स्टार भी डाला है नाउ सिलेक्ट जॉब देन ई नेम remove the star e name after job put e name then whatever you want and run you want star e name run it
ओके गॉट इट
so may I know what topic we will be covering tomorrow
Tomorrow, I will cover the many-to-many relationship also. Do you know how to implement many-to-many relationship? I'll teach you other types of relationships, many-to-many. Do you know how to do that?
we know this right now we did one to many now so this table
Yeah, I'll discuss. Don't worry. It's an
Okay.
interesting topic. As I told you, I'll be teaching you right from scratch, right? So you should be able to build any database.
okay
But purposely, I'm taking some practicals. See, if I just keep taking theory in the beginning, it might be very boring also. Especially it's an online class, okay? So
Yes.
I'm just being little flexible in taking what I'm taking, okay? All right. Chalo, but just make sure that everybody attends tomorrow. Just talk to your colleagues and make sure everybody attends. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye.
Thank you. Bye.